and welcome to episode 58. My name's Julie from Salessewunique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. I hope everybody's had a lovely week. I hope you've all managed to get a little bit of crafting done and the weather's not spoilt anything for you, because we have had a bit of rain this week, haven't we? And yeah, thunderstorms. We've had some quite bad thunderstorms again, but it's not stopped me doing anything. I just want to say as well, thank you to everybody who left me messages regarding my mother-in-law. I must admit, we have had a pretty rough 10 days for her, and she's been feeling ill all of the time, and I don't think it was her diverticulitis that was causing the problems this time. I think it's the antibiotics, because she finished her antibiotics on Monday morning, and next day, which is today, she was feeling a lot better, and she'd even got herself an appointment to go to the hairdressers just to have a test done, ready for the hairdresser to dye her hair. So that is good. So I'm pleased to say that she is feeling a bit better, and like I said, it has been a rough 10 days for her. I do feel sorry for her. And it's been, apart from visits from everybody, I think we've been on the phone probably 3 times a day, just to sort of give her a bit of extra company so she's not too lonely. So that does take up a bit of time in the day, and it's not easy when I'm at work, because I don't have a phone. Well, the phone signal's not very good in the shop. The phone will ring out, but I have to literally come outside the shop door and go and stand outside to actually talk to anybody, which is not really ideal, but there's not a lot I can do about it, I'm afraid. But, you know, like I say, she's a lot better. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we're okay now for a while, at least for this month, you know, I hope so, because I think she's had enough, really, of feeling poorly. Well, I thought what I'd start off with today, if you can see my tea, a lovely colour that, and I've got my poppy mug out, so I thought I'd start using this now. And what I'm going to start with, obviously, is what I've bought or what I've had delivered this week. I've got no other purchases this week, but my Bird and Blend Tea Club. Now that's the card for this month. That looks really nice and cosy, doesn't it? If only it was that cool, we could wear a scarf and have lovely hot cups of tea. But yes, I really like that one. So what I'm drinking is actually called lemon sherbet, and I think this one used to be known as lemonade. And when I opened the packet and had a smell at it, wow, lemon sherbet, definitely, it smells lovely. Oh, that takes me back to my childhood when I used to have lemon sherbets. Look at that, it's absolutely gorgeous. And the taste of it is really nice. Now, I don't think I put as much tea in as I should have done on this one, because I misplaced my scoop. I think it's got tucked at the back of the cupboard where I keep my tea. But, like I say, it smells gorgeous and it tastes really nice. You've got that, definitely that hint of lemon, and it's really nice. Nice and gentle, it's not too strong or anything like that, but it is lovely. I just wonder what this will taste like cold. That might be nice. Right, well, let's have a look and see what's in it. It does say here, sweet and fruity, blend bursting with lemon juices, which that is right. We've got apple pieces, rosehip, lemongrass, orange peel, calendula petals, and natural flavouring, and it is caffeine free, yes, and it's one to have without milk, so that is very nice, very nice. Right, so I'll just do that bag up and we'll get the next one. Right, the next one is a Rooibos Earl Grey, and this is naturally caffeine free Earl Grey, great with or without milk. So it's rhubarb, mallow flowers, blue cornflowers, and bergamot oil. That's it. So we'll have to wait and see what this one smells like and what this one tastes like. So I think that'll be the end of the month, that one. And this one will be next week. This is called Copacabana Cooler. So that sounds very, very interesting. And this one is tropical whole fruit blend, pineapple, papaya and passion fruit. Apple pieces, hibiscus, rosehip, air-dried pineapple, pineapple sugar, orange peel and natural flavourings. And it is caffeine free and it's a without milk one. So I'm looking forward to trying that one and sharing with you next week. So I must admit, I'm really enjoying these teas. And I know you don't always get flavours that you like, but I think it's luck of the draw really, isn't it? But it's always good to try something new. I mean, I know I'm not a fan of ginger and cinnamon, but some of the teas are actually quite mild. So I feel like for me, I don't get a really strong taste in the cinnamon, which is good. But I still haven't tried that ginger one yet, so I will get to it eventually. Right, I'm just going to have another sip of my tea. That's very nice, very refreshing that. Right, well, I haven't actually done a lot of crafting this week, I must admit. I had planned on doing some sewing this week, but obviously life just gets in the way a little bit sometimes and I haven't had a chance to do it. So I think what I'm going to start off with is my gingerbread man. Oh dear. And you can see sort of what a mess, well, how it's coming along, because I struggled last week because I couldn't remember how to do a slip stitch. So that is the gingerbread man, and I'm not doing the blue waistcoat on him. He's just got a body. Right, I'll just get that out. Now I haven't done too much this week. I managed to get the body finished and I've stuffed him, and you can see I've got the bit of shaping at the top, and I think I haven't read the pattern, but I think the head is continued on from here. I think I'll have to read it, so you never know, next week, time permitting, I might have actually got a head. Now we'll have to see how that turns out, because knowing my luck, the head will be too big. Oh dear, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing any more though. I think I've lost my crochet knack, to be honest. But I suppose really I should continue to keep, you know, get the skills built back up again. But I don't know. We'll see. But like I say, he's coming along slowly, but he's coming along. I mean, I don't need him yet. I don't need him till the 1st of November. No, yeah, probably November time. So I'm sure we will get there. I'll just pop that away. Right, well, next thing is cross stitch. I must admit I came to a bit of a standstill on Saturday, I think it was Saturday evening, because I decided I wanted to do what was it, the leaf on the top of the pumpkin, and I went looking for my colour and I hadn't got the colour that I wanted. What I'd done, I'd ordered, let's see if I get this right, I ordered 922 DMC, and what I should have ordered was 992, a medium aquamarine. So I had to go, and I said to Kevin while we were in Sheffield, if you've got time, can you pop into Hobbycraft and pick me one up, because I'm sure they still do DMC threads, and I know they shut at 7 o'clock. But by the time Adele and Kevin had finished at the Anime League? Yeah, it was 7:15 when they left where they were at, and it was going to take them probably over a quarter of an hour to get to Hobbycraft, so it would have been short. So I didn't get a colour, did I? So I went online to see if I could find some anywhere, and I ended up on Etsy, and I found one and I've ordered it. So I'm just waiting for that to turn up. It has been dispatched. So that is the pumpkin that I'm doing, and I can show you now how far I've got. Because then when I started looking at the pattern, I'm thinking, Oh gosh, that colour's used in quite a bit of the other little bits that I'm doing. But then I thought, you know, just get on with doing bits that I can do. Right, so that's as far as I've got. So I've been filling in around here, but it's got several colours of floss in there. But we are getting there. I am enjoying it, and yeah, so I've been trying to do a little bit in the evening, but now for these parts, since I've got so many little bits of colouring, I need to sort of concentrate on this. It's not very easy when everybody's at home and TV's on and everything. So what I'm trying to do now is, when I get in from work, is sit down, have a cup of tea, and do maybe an hour of cross stitch then, or maybe 2 hours if I've not got anything else to do. And that way I can concentrate, because there's not going to be anybody around to interrupt me, which is good. And the next thing is, I picked up the knitted socks. I showed you, I don't know what I showed you last week. I showed you the pattern. It was from So Sweet Violet. It was the toe-up socks, an Easter pair. Well, I hadn't planned on doing anything with them, but a couple of days ago I thought, oh yeah, I fancy doing a bit of knitting on some socks. So I decided to get the socks out. Now I know I'd started on the second sock, and I know I'd got down towards the heel, and I'd got myself in a muddle about the length of the foot and everything. And you know, the other day I was thinking to myself, God, you silly woman, you know how many rows you need for your foot, so it would have been easy. And I thought, right, let's get them out and let's have a go at them. Anyhow, when I opened my bag up, I'd actually ripped the second sock back and rewound all the balls and started again doing it cuff down. So that's what I've got to finish off. But I'm not going to give up on toe down socks. I know I did struggle a little bit on the first sock with that, and I think I ended up, I don't know now, did I do it? I think I ended up looking at this sock, I think I ended up taking the toe off and redoing it as the toe that I normally do. But that is my first one, and I love the colours. Very Eastery, aren't they? So that's the first one. So I think now I'm definitely going to have my Easter socks ready for next year. So the second sock, I had just started on the heel flap. That was it. Oh, I think I've gone wrong. I have gone wrong. Yeah, I have gone wrong. I thought I had. I've basically done the heel flap, and you know, what have I done? I've forgotten to do the heel turn, and I've just picked up the stitches. Do you know, I don't know where my head's at these days. So I'm going to have to undo that little bit and do the heel flap. So I might do that tonight. Do you know, I don't think these socks are meant to be made, but like I say, the colours are gorgeous. I will get there. I will sort out my mistake. So I might just take these to work and see if I can work on them at work, because I seem to be able to work on them better there in between customers. So I might just do that over the next week. So hopefully next week when I come back to see you, I will have got a little bit further and, like I say, rectified my mistake. I don't know. I better have a drink now before my tea goes cold. Right. Well, I've got to go and get some tea now. Kevin will be coming in shortly, so I will see you all in a little bit. And unfortunately I didn't get back to film last night. After I left you, I went and got tea. Well, I was getting tea, and then Kevin arrived, and I said to him I need to go to the supermarket, and he'd got a couple of jobs to do in his van when he came in. So instead of going after tea, we went before tea, and yeah, I had to pop to one of the supermarkets locally to us to pick up a few things because I needed some spices and that for some other meals that I've got planned for this rest of this week. Anyhow, while I was in the supermarket, I picked up this little ceramic pumpkin. It's Kevin's fault. He says to me, "Oh look, there's pumpkins here." So off I went, and it is actually a candle. And it smells really nice. It smells quite strong actually. It's a pumpkin spice. That's what it smells like. So this is ready for my pumpkin display. Well, my autumn display, I should say. So that's a little job I've still got to do. So I'm hoping to get to that next week. I'll pop that down. And then when we came back from the supermarket, we had to drop some boxes off to my son. So we eventually got home and had a bit of a latish tea. Yeah, and I picked, what was it? I picked like a yellow, what looked like sort of not quite round courgette out of the garden. Well, I thought it was a courgette because it had started to split in the skin. So I thought, oh, I better pick it, get rid of that and eat it up. And it turned out to be a squash. So by the time I'd de-seeded it and took the skin off it, there wasn't very much there, but there was enough for me to have for my tea. So I had that with a tiny potato and some bacon, and I popped a bit of cheese on and put a few spices in, and just had that for my tea, and it was really nice. So I enjoyed that last night. Anyhow, today Adele was down at the post office, so she called in to me, and we had an impromptu visit to the ice cream parlour, which was really nice, as you'll have seen from the bit of footage. Adele had a chocolate brownie with a scoop of ice cream and a glass of water, and I had a pot of tea and a Ferrero Rocher cheesecake, and it was absolutely delicious. Never had that before, but it was really, really nice. Because when you see the slices of cheesecake, you think, that's quite small, that. But I tell you, I could have had smaller and I would have still been happy because I wouldn't say it was too rich, but it was more than enough for me. I was quite full after I'd finished eating it, but it was so nice. So, yes, I would definitely have that again when we go, which, who knows, I don't know when I'll be going again next. Anyhow, I think that's probably it for this vlog, because I need to get the rest of it edited so it goes live for Wednesday, which is today. So I am a little bit late this week, but it's still going up on Wednesday, so it's not so bad. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody for joining me this week, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I hope you have a lovely crafty week until I see you again. So take care everyone. Enjoy your crafting, and I will see you all again next week. Bye for now.